Our halfway point of the week is starting that warming trend. Here as we head into our Wednesday, a morning low of 52 degrees and a forecasted high of 86 degrees is looking to keep us above those averages, especially that afternoon there by more than 10 to 15 degrees. We're also noting that it's nearing records. Record set back in 1969 sits at 91 degrees, only off from that high temperature by 5 degrees. And if we could pull in that warmth, there's a possibility that we could see several locations try to get upwards of that 90-degree record potential, as we are going to be talking about summertime warmth for at least the next 48, even up to that 72 hours. So talking all the way through Friday, as hitting those 90s will be possible. But for the near future, we are noting that high wind concerns are in place, with some mention of some critical fire weather due to those warm temperatures mixing with those strong winds that can carry any flame fairly quickly and allow for fast fire spread. So please prevent any burning here for our Wednesday, and then winds will pull back. We'll get a quieter forecast for Thursday into Friday before we are talking that the weekend thunder is back in place and could last through about Monday. Now here into our Wednesday, no thunder risk on the board. Mostly sunny skies. That high heads again into those 80s, but that wind is going to be our biggest concern, noting that at least much of our daytime wind gusts will be getting upwards of at least 30, with some of those gusts continuing to push towards that 40, even 50-mile-per-hour potential, where we even see some areas here from areas of Rawlins through Cheyenne. We're getting over 45 to 55 to even 70-mile-per-hour gusts are possible. So at least through the early morning hours of Wednesday through about 6 o'clock, there is a high wind warning in place for our wind-prone regions, with that potential of high-profile vehicles having some difficulty traveling due to those winds pushing in from the west, creating those types of concerns for high-profile vehicles traveling, and then as well as that mention of some fire spread, as we do have warm temperatures and dry air conditions with all of this sunshine. As we note that a nice warm summer-like day here with those mostly sunny skies. A high even in Medicine Bow hits 81 degrees. Lusk heads to 80. 90 even on the board for Scottsbluff, 86 again for Cheyenne. Thursday, winds much lighter, temperatures pretty similar. Everyone at least striving for those mid-80s. Will we get those temperatures into the 90s? It's a possibility. And again, just around those 90s are some records, so maybe some isolated temperatures being broken across the region. More of the significant warmth is off to the southwest, where areas of California as well as Nevada into Arizona dealing with some of their first really big heat wave of the summer, and we're getting some feed in of that heat. But what we'll see is the heat lasts through Friday, and then the moisture though starts to increase, and with that moisture we are going to talk about at least some of those daily storm chances, which will dial those temperatures back to be a bit more seasonal as we head into early next week.